Let's begin with the Anjali Mudra and our Ujjayi breathing. The intention for today's practice is to slow down, to slow down. So we will be incorporating that intention on the mat as well, holding our poses a little longer, not quite as long as we would normally do in yin, but just letting our bodies settle down in each pose. Big inhale. Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. Namaste. This morning's practice, we focus on our lower back. So with that, let's walk our hands in front of us, relaxing our head down. If it doesn't touch the mat, that's okay. Inhale, look up. Exhale, let's walk all the way over to our right side. Right palm down, left palm on top of it. Head releases down. Big stretch all along your left side body. Make space there. Bring your right forearm down. Keeping your sit bones grounded on your heels, you'll obtain the maximum stretch here. So aim for that. Inhale, looking up. Exhale, walking all the way over to our left side. Left palm down, this time right palm on top of it. Head releases down. Perhaps the left forearm releases down. Inhale, look up. Walk yourself back into neutral. And then come back onto your mat, adjust as needed, coming into tabletop. First, spread your fingers, shoulders over the wrist, hips over the knees, and begin with the flow of the cat and cow. So arching your back, coming upward, shoulders slightly over or beyond the wrist, round your back, hips go towards the heels. Breathe into the lower back as you're arching and coming forward. Just flow and exaggerate the movements. Perhaps your hips come all the way over to the left side as you're flowing back. And then over to the right side. Inhale, coming into neutral, right leg rises behind you, left arm rises in front of you, gazes down towards the mat. Bend the right knee, reach over with the left hand, push the foot into the left hand, looking over your left shoulder. Exhale, release. Down, coming back to neutral tabletop. Sway your hips from side to side. Back to neutral. Left leg rises, right arm rises, neck is neutral, gazing down on the mat. Bend that left knee. Reach back with the right hand. Push the foot into the hand as you gaze over your right shoulder. Sujata, we want to make sure our left shoulder is over the wrist. There you go. Adjust as needed. Awesome. Welcome, by the way. Exhale, release down, toes touch, knees as wide as the mat, coming in to your child's pose. Resting your forearms onto the mat, forehead comes onto the mat. Inhale, look up. Right arm rises up. Staying exactly where you are. Thread the needle here. We're doing it a little bit differently. Right shoulder, right ear on the mat. Left arm extends in front of you, or take a bind with the left hand over your right thigh. Hips remain on your heels or close to your heels. Big inhale as you bring your left palm down. Right palm comes down. This time, left arm rises up. Thread the needle with your left arm, so your left shoulder, left ear come down. Yogi's choice to either extend the right arm or take a bind. Inhale, right hand comes down, left hand comes down. Go ahead and bring those knees together as you walk your hands about 3 handfuls in front of you. Bring your blocks so your hands can be situated on the blocks. Tuck your toes, hands on the blocks, come into downward facing dog. Pedal out, one leg at a time. You know how I like to instruct this, nice and slow. And coming into total stillness, lengthen out your spine. Inhale, bring your forearms down onto the block, coming into plank. Knees come down. Remove the blocks out of the way. Bringing your forearms down onto the mat, coming straight into Sphinx pose. Pushing your hands or your elbows towards the back of the mat. Focus on the lower back. Breathe here. Inhale, left hand, stay exactly where you are. The left fingertips, I should say, point towards the right corner of your mat. The right knee bends. Using your strap, go ahead, wrap it around the right foot. Inhale, using that left hand, bring the foot close in to your glutes, or use your hand, yogi's choice. Breathe into the lower back. Exhale, release. This time, the right fingertips point towards the left corner of your mat. Reach back with your left hand or your left strap as you bend the left knee. Guide the heel towards your glutes. Exhale, release. Come on to both forearms. Rest your head here. Wiggle from side to side with your lower hips and legs. Bend the knees. Windshield wiper them behind you. Left leg goes down. Right leg is still bent. Getting ready for Dhanurasana on one side. Feel free to use a strap. Inhale, open up, peel that chest off the mat. As you reach back with your right hand over the foot. Chest is off the mat, looking forward. Exhale, release. Inhale, left forearm comes forward, or right forearm. Left hand on left foot. Peel that chest off the mat. Guiding the foot towards your glutes. Exhale, release. Bend both knees this time. Hold on to the top of your feet. Inhale, open up the chest. Push your feet into the hands, gazing forward. Dhanurasana, bow pose on both feet. Breathe into the lower back, making it super strong. Exhale, release both feet down. Inhale, hands come to either side. Push off the mat, coming straight into child's pose. Wiggle your way in here. The counter pose. For any type of back bend work. Inhale, hands come back towards your heels. Hold on to the heels. Perhaps your knees come a little bit closer, adjust as needed. Inhale, lift up slightly. Exhale, bring the crown of your head down onto the mat. And then inhale, rise up with your hips for rabbit pose. No pressure on the head, by the way. Exhale, release. Inhale, arms come in front of you. Tuck your toes, come into downward facing dog. Right leg rises up to the sky. Bend that knee, open up the hip. Bring that right foot all the way over to the left side of the mat. Right arm rises up. Exhale back down into downward dog. Right knee comes in towards your torso. Float the right foot between your two hands. Left foot comes at a 45 as you rise up for warrior one. Inhale, warrior two. Exhale, flip the palm, reverse warrior. Inhale, lengthen out the right leg. Reach forward with the right arm, coming down onto the block that's on the inside of your right foot. Left arm rises. Inhale, bend the right knee over the right ankle. Rise up for warrior two. Inhale, peaceful. Exhale, come down into downward facing dog. The left leg rises up to the sky. Bend that right knee, opening up the hip. We're going to continue bringing the right foot over to the right side. Left arm rises up. Flipping the dog here. Left hand comes back onto the mat. Left leg rises. Bring the left knee in towards your torso and then float it between your two hands. Help it along. Right foot comes at a 45 degrees angle as you rise up for warrior one. Inhale, warrior two. Exhale, peaceful. Inhale, lengthen out the left leg. Reach forward, bringing that left palm down on your ankle or a block. Right arm rises up. Bend the left knee over the left ankle, rise up. Warrior two. Flip the palm, peaceful or reverse warrior. Hands come on either side, coming into down dog. Breathing here. Knees come down onto the mat, hips are aligned right over the knees. Both blocks come back into play. So bring them, situate your hands there. Both forearms onto the blocks, resting as you come into puppy pose. Bring your head, your chest down. Shoulders meet each other behind you, so an awesome stretch here. Inhale, rise up. This time the hands come onto the blocks. Actually, I should say keep the forearms onto the blocks. Hands are interlaced. Lift up with your hips. Coming into dolphin pose. So dolphin is a little bit different than down dog in that our forearms would be on the mat, or in this case, we're using a block. Very nice, challenging pose here. You can continue walking your feet in as you come into a nice V with your down dog. Exhale, release down. We move the blocks out of the way, come seated, extending your legs out in front of you. Inhale, arms rise. Exhale, hinge at the hips, come forward in Paschimottanasana, or you can use a strap. Wrap it around your foot, and then come forward, holding on to the strap. Inhale, looking up. Exhale, release. Bring that right foot on the outside of the left knee. Left arm rises. Left elbow comes on the outside of the right knee as your right hand comes behind you, looking over the shoulder. Different version of Ardha Matsyendrasana. Sitting tall. Exhale, release the right leg down. Float the left foot on the outside of the right knee. The right arm rises. Right elbow comes on the outside of that left knee. And your left hand supports the lower back as you look back. Sit tall. With every inhale, sit really tall. And with every exhale, twist deeper. Any of these twists are so beneficial for our digestive health as we're massaging our internal organs, waking them up for the day. Exhale, release. Coming into butterfly, soles of the feet touch. Sit tall, release down. Maybe you want to lengthen out your arms. Inhale, look up. Exhale. Bring the both knees close into your sit bones, or your sit bones come close to the knees, arms on either side. Inhale, lift the feet off the mat. Maybe come into a 90 degrees with your knees. Navasana, boat pose. Exhale, let's slowly come down onto our mats. Bringing the feet or the heels close in one more time, getting ready for bridge pose. Inhale, lift your hips off the mat. Interlace the fingers underneath. Walk the shoulders in. Walk the heels in even further. Breathe into bridge. Exhale, come down. Inhale, hug those knees in. Swaying from side to side. When you're ready, hold on to your big toes. Extend and lengthen out both legs into happy baby. Adjust the neck so it's neutral and you're not crunching in the back of the neck. And then let's slowly bring both knees together, hands behind, cross the ankles, rock forward into Sukhasana or seated pose. Hands come to heart center as we close today's slow practice. Inhale with me. Om Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. Om. Namaste, the divine light in me cherishes the divine light in you. Thank you so much for joining. Wish for you a beautiful day. 7 p.m. yoga tonight with Dakshani.